And we're gonna start.
Ooh.
I have to explain.
Yes.
Welcome,
so.
guys. So we weren't gonna stream today, but then I hurt myself, so I can't go to work. So here I am, and we're streaming, and we're streaming. Woo! Woo!
Hooray!
So yeah, let's get into it, right? Here I have my dear friend Coolman.
It is I. Yes, it is me.
Will be helping me finish this case, and we're gonna be here for like just a few hours, like a few hours, and we're certainly gonna finish case 2, and maybe get into the beginning of case 3, maybe probably. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. This case has taken 3 streams.
Oh yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's kind of funny.
But we're almost at the end now. We're just gonna question Miss Cammy Neal about her involvement, because we've just found out that her testimony is fucking bullshit.
Ooh.
Miss Meal.
You didn't see the stream.
Miss Meal. Oh gosh, everything is stopped. Give me a second.
No.
This bitch is completely unaware that her life is in danger. Well, her life as in her future.
Yeah.
Or maybe she is aware.
You're not streaming on Discord.
I know this because Discord is still loading.
Oh, God.
The annoying little 2 blue squares running around each other. That's what I've been seeing for the past ages. So I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
At least we can see her.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this.
What are you doing?
Boom.
Chat.
I am deleting.
Boom.
I'm deleting
Oh.
everyone. I'm deleting all of you in chat personally.
Ugh.
I'm going into your homes and deleting your existences one by one.
Mr. Edgeworth, is that really necessary?
Listen, it is necessary to save space on my memory, on my logic memory. The less people there exist, the less things I have to remember.
Logic memory.
My logic memory.
Okay.
It is the memory I use for these cases. Then when I get into the courtroom, it changes a little bit because I have to be able to get defeated by Phoenix Wright. But still. Okay. Is it working?
I'm seeing it.
Hooray. Okay.
Wow.
Let's go.
Yippee. Huh?
Do you recall what you said earlier? About
No.
when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Zhangfa?
Huh?
You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in his seat at that time. However, that is simply impossible. Because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we ever touched down in Zhangfa.
Oh?
Miss Cammy Neal.
Maybe I didn't see what I thought I did.
No one can make a mistake so large, Miss Meal.
But I make that kind of boo-boo all the time.
Okay, when we said large, we weren't talking about your boo-boos, we were talking about the mistake. This is not going anywhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction. Very well. Miss Meal, if you please, tell me about your alibi during the time span from just before we were to land at 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. when the body was found.
Are you telling me that I'm a suspect, Mr. Edgeworth?
Like, am I a suspect? I mean, that's so funny.
Am I a suspect?
That's so funny.
Cool.
I remember when I was a suspect in another murder. I mean, what?
What? But they didn't find the murderer. I don't know who it was.
Bro, this is her first statement.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's my first statement. You better write that down. From 3 to 4, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
Bro.
Oh,
That's her third statement?
yeah, that's my third statement. And from 5 to 6, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
Bro.
We don't talk about 4 to 5.
How is a man supposed to react to a testimony like that?
Oh.
Miss Meal, wake up!
Ah!
Bro! Get her some juice or some coffee or something! Get her off this fucking plane! She fell asleep again. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake her up is by pressing her. Press her in the face.
Yes, he did.
Oh my fucking god.
I love that.
This is not the kind of testimony I was expecting to deal with from her. Just being asleep. Oh, whoops. I'm at Q.
Objection.
Objection! Wake the fuck up! Miss Meal, wake up!
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you do something about this flight attendant this instant!
You left the whip.
Why ask me to wake her when you can finally put that whip to an appropriate use? Okay, you were in the flight attendant's room all by your lonesome self.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, food was being served in first class and the lounge between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff's run by Miss Rhoda.
Then what were you doing in the attendance room at that time?
Sleeping, eating, and then having a most delicious dream.
You mean you were neglecting your duties?
No way! Sleeping's part of our job too, you know? Gosh.
Oh, brother, okay. Hold it! Miss Meal, how many times do I have to repeat myself? Wake up!
Oh, yeah, I'm awake, I'm awake. Oh, it's the same good thing. Ouch! What did you whip me for, sir? Oh, what do I miss?
A poor detective being on the receiving end of a lash in your stead.
Really? Sorry about that.
You can't make amends for that by continuing with your... You can make amends for that by continuing with your testimony.
You can't.
You can't. You're gonna get hanged. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
So, you were alone the entire time, were you?
Yeah, no one else even popped their head and to say hi.
Oh, well, I think a contradiction just popped in to say hi. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Well, sure, why not? Miss Meal, there is a clear contradiction embedded in your testimony.
What are you talking about?
It's not possible that you were alone in the defendant's room the whole time from 5 to 6 a.m. Because, wasn't at some point Rhoda supposed to be there? Hackby Hicks. Left in the attendance room, timestamp says 5:40. So if this was left in the attendance room, then that means that Rhoda Nero must have been in there, yeah.
Yeah.
And if she went in there, she must have seen you, which she didn't, so you're lying.
Because he's sleeping.
I wonder if you would be so kind as to take a look at this receipt, Miss Meal.
Huh? A receipt for what?
Your demise. Dun-dun, dun-dun.
Is that my pillow?
It's for the suitcase Miss Tenero bought.
Is it a
Now,
pillow?
No.
Oh.
Now, if I may direct your attention to the timestamp.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's clearly not a fucking pillow. It says 5:40 a.m., Mr. Nero.
That's not what the timestamp says,
Mr. Nero.
sir.
Oh, she's here too. I forgot.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Yes. Oh wait. Why is the killer here? I thought you'd have her locked up by now.
Bro, I requested that she be present as a witness so that we may straighten out your complex lie. Now then, Mr. Nero, between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m., you took a trip from first class down to the first floor in-flight shop, correct?
No.
Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase, after which I went straight to the attendance room to drop it off. And did you see Miss Meal here at that time? No. So, Miss Meal, where were you really between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.?
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Miss Cammy Meal?
Huh? The bathroom?
I'll be the one to ask the questions here.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I probably just missed her. Nature calls, you know?
She's not even trying. Did you take me for a fool? That's a little too convenient to be true.
Yeah, but it's the truth. Cross my heart. Yeah.
I don't have enough conclusive proof to counter-argue here at this stage.
Yeah, you don't believe me, do you? But please, why don't you give me a chance? Look, hear me out. Hear me out, guys.
Hear me
Don't
out,
worry.
Detective Gumshoe.
Hear me out.
Okay, so I don't have any evidence to fuck her, but she's giving
What?
me more to... listen, in terms of logically fuck her.
Okay.
I don't have any evidence to logically fuck her, and she's giving another testimony, which is gonna give me more chances to fuck her up. You know, like she should just be shutting up at this point.
No, I can't shut up. I'm really high right now. I don't know what that means. I know how to talk it up, you know? Like, look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm one of the crew. But you think that maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda, too.
I've never seen a worse criminal.
She's-
Yep.
She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard and the shop, you know? If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious.
Sussy. She's basically just saying red sus at this point.
Yeah,
Please.
sus.
Please lift me.
I'm great at Among Us.
She just goes into the corner and sleeps.
Yeah.
Please leave Miss Tenero out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicion for now.
Nah, red sus. I don't get it. Why are you covering for Miss Rhoda all of a sudden? Oh, I get it. Now I get it. Maybe you've got your eye on Miss Rhoda.
Of course, I'm keeping an eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, can I? No, Edgeworth. Edgeworth. Edgy boy. I understand.
Level with me.
I understand you're a little more interested in like the other side of things, but we can't be this dumb. We cannot miss. Things cannot go over our head. You're giving our community a bad name by being bad at picking up hints, because I know we are, but still, come on.
Yeah. Look, Edgeworth, I know we're on a case, but you can't just frick up like that. Never mind. Do you want to know something? Miss Rhoda actually kind of...
I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design. Are they talking about me? Now's not the time for this sort of talk.
Oh, so you do know what you're talking about. We're rebuttally... What? Okay.
Okay. Yes, bitch, I am.
Yeah.
No, it's not the only reason I have for suspecting you. Your statement regarding Mr. Hicks also turned out to be a bunch of lies.
But say I wasn't an attendant, you would suspect me then, would you?
Yes, I suppose that's true enough. But, okay, bro, if you weren't an attendant, you wouldn't have been doing the shit you were doing in the first place.
You wouldn't have had access.
That's like, that's like saying to freaking, to Donald Trump saying, "Oh, if I wasn't the president, you wouldn't be televising my cases so much, would you?" Like, no, we wouldn't. But you are the president, so fuck you. Like, you don't.
Okay, so we are televising it.
Yeah.
But
She is already being detained for further questioning, or have you already forgotten?
oh yeah. Guess I just forgot.
Cammy, don't tell me you suspect me too. I mean,
I
she's pretty
do.
forwardly
Sorry,
said
I
that.
can't help it. I mean, other than you, there's no one else who could have done it. Sorry, Red Sus.
I can't believe you would think that. I mean, me? A killer?
Look
Miss
at your
Meal?
hair.
It looks like a murder weapon. It's hidden in there.
Yeah.
Miss Meal, what did you mean just now by no one else could have done it?
Let me
Okay.
explain.
Hold it!
And what are you in charge of, Miss Meal?
Sleeping. Oh, I take care of the attendance room.
That doesn't count.
Oh, but I spend so much time in there. It might as well be my responsibility.
Mr. Edgeworth, Cammy is very talented in languages, so she
Yeah.
assists passengers who may not speak English, especially those who speak Borginian. She's the only one on this flight who is fluent.
Oh, you mean that kind of what am I in charge of?
Yeah, I didn't ask if you're in charge of pissing and shitting either, did I?
Oh, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Oh my god. What else could I have meant?
Yeah, so I'm really good at Borginian.
She's fluent in Borginian. And then I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Borginian? Oh.
Yeah, I take care of anything that has to do with Borginian.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's in charge of processing documents in Borginian too.
Yeah. Interesting.
Edgeworth is so smooth he doesn't understand his own riz, bro. He's got that objection riz, you know what I mean?
Objection.
Miles Rizworth.
Miles. Man.
Miss Meal, it's very unladylike to push suspicion onto someone else. What are you talking about? You're off the deep end now, bro.
That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just saying that Miss Rhoda is very sus.
There you go, talking Among Us again. Stop posting about Among Us!
I don't get what you're saying. It must be a really abstract concept, huh?
Well, actually, Among Us is not that
Among Us.
abstract of a concept. It's a game where you play with up to that many other people, and it's a social deduction game. So one person is the
How?
imposter, and they are capable of killing the other people, but you, as a crewmate, have to figure out who the imposter is by doing
So,
regularly
I'm the
scheduled meetings
crewmate.
or every time that you find the body, and then you have to throw someone and vote to throw someone out of the airlock if you think they're suspicious, and by socially deducting whether or not they have been doing their job correctly, you decide whether or not they are the imposter. And right now, Miss Meal, you are the imposter.
Oh, sorry, you lost me at the amount of people there were.
Oh,
How many were there?
let me speak in a language you might be able to understand.
Is it Borginian?
Skibbity Riz!
Oh! Got it. Also, Sammy. What the frick is that comment? She takes off her outfit. Guess I'm no longer a suspect.
Oh yeah, because if I'm a flight attendant, I'm a suspect. Takes on her outfit. I'm not a suspect
But if
anymore.
I'm a prostitute, that's
Oh my
completely
God!
different.
Yes, I'm also a prosecutor. Oh, is that not what you said?
Yeah, I'm a prosecutor.
You're a
Want to find out what that means? Do you know what
Oh
your
my
other job
God.
means?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What was I gonna say anyways? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh
Oh
well.
no, man. We're talking about Among Us.
Oh yeah, we were. I was gonna say, Gumshoe has Coco Melon and Cammy Meal has Brain Rot Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity Riz, Ohio.
Oh god. Oh
Yeah.
god. It's like, what were you doing between 5 and 6 a.m.? I was in the attendance room watching Kai Cenat.
Look, I was on YouTube Shorts.
I was on YouTube Shorts. I was recording a TikTok for an hour
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah, it took really long.
They open her TikTok page and it's like, look at this weirdo dead in the elevator, bruh.
Hey man, who did this? And it's like the time of the death.
How many drugs does she consume? Probably just like
All.
a bottle of a bottle of what's certainly absolutely grape juice mixed with some
all
meds.
Of them. Yeah. Look, my doctor said I need some extra meds. I may
So
be
why
my
not
own
take
doctor.
it paired with my favorite drink?
Yeah.
Actually, your on-the-job behavior makes you super suspicious in my eyes.
Super suspicious, but why?
While Miss Tenero is busy with the passengers and all of her other duties, you have a lot of free time on your hands, thus providing you with ample time to commit the crime.
Nuh-uh, objection. Wait, what?
Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you cease and desist in this line of conjectural questioning. I won't allow you to bluff your way through this like a certain defense lawyer. Ugh. But I do not honestly believe Miss Meal does any actual work on board this flight.
Oh, that's not true, Mr. Edgeworth. Although, well,
Cammy Meal's like, sticking out my gat for the captain.
sticking out my god, the captain.
Hold it!
Oh, skiers, oh,
I was in the
skiers.
attendance room shooting my arm and
yeah.
speed. Holy shit.
My arm. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh god. So what exactly do you do as the one in charge of some Borginian stuff?
Do you want to know how I got these scars? I do stuff like translate things from and into Borginian. They also sell me drugs. But it's Borginian, so it's okay.
Is her name Cammy Meal or Cammy Quinn at this point? Cause bro,
Oh man.
Cammy is the one only member in the crew who understands Borginian, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Meal, I take it then that it is your job to process all the Borginian paperwork.
Yeah. See, I totally pull my weight around here.
Well, you pull some weight, definitely.
I pulled a lot of weight.
it would appear. Perhaps I should ask her for a few more details about her work and Miss Meal. Oh,
What? That's not what I'm doing at all.
just the
What?
reset dialogue.
Reset.
Okay, so her statement about all the attendance room and some Borginian stuff. I should probably present a Borginian document that if she understood it, she should have known what was happening, right?
Yeah.
Oh, also, didn't she make the falsified thing, but it's fake in Borginian?
Objection!
So, you are the only one in this flight crew that speaks Borginian. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
I
newsprint.
studied a... Yeah, that's a nice one. I studied abroad in Virginia for a while.
If that is the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? This is a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose: to lead anyone who reads it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or processed the document in Borginian is you, Miss Meal. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Aleph Red could not have occurred. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you! Oh, there's her drugs.
Whoa!
There's her drugs.
Oh, no, she just didn't. Wait. Yeah, oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Miss Edward.
The signature on this document.
Look, it is exactly as you say.
Are you confessing to having... Why are you smoking bubbles here?
Is that what is that?
Are you confessing to having participated in the smuggling?
No, far from it. It's true that I was. She's just blowing. It's true that I was the one. I was the one who signed off on that document. But you can't use that fact alone to make your allegation of smuggling stick. There is no direct correlation, after all. All you have is my signature on a piece of paper.
That's like saying, you can't prove that I signed that contract. All you have is the contract with my signature on it.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Really? All you did was sign it?
I neglected to check if the cargo had been loaded onto the plane properly.
See, and this is where I'm like, yes, she's incredibly incompetent at her job, but being incompetent and admitting to that is better than admitting to killing a man. So she's gonna go all out admitting how much she sucks at her job.
Yeah. So sorry about that.
Pulls out the vape bubble wand.
Yeah.
It seems that she's finally woken up. Oh, I forgot to read what I freaking said. What the hell?
Suppose.
This is going to be one tough fight.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long drag.
Dips her thing.
Now suppose.
Dips her thing in soap,
and this
inhales it.
Yeah. I suppose. And this is just a supposition. You know that big of a word, frick. Even if I was involved in the smuggling. And you can't just throw the charge of murder on me just like that.
Objection! If you were involved in the smuggling, you would have a strong motive to kill. Agent Hicks was in the middle of an investigation regarding a smuggling ring. And just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring.
Well, did you ever stop to think that maybe Rhoda is the smuggling ring member?
It's like, you can't keep pointing at Rhoda only all the time. Are there no other flight attendants in this entire flight?
No, that's it. After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to many things on this plane for work purposes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
He's blowing up himself. I don't want your bubbles. I've been sober my whole life,
taste
thank
really
you.
good. They taste really good. You should try them.
So perhaps there is that why the bathroom smells like bubblegum all the time? Disgusting.
Yeah.
So perhaps there is some element of a setup at play in this case.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I wasn't talking
Bubble
about
guy.
you. I meant the killer. First, it was myself, and now it's Mr. Nero who is under the microscope. Seems to me that our killer is going to great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can.
You have no proof that Rhoda is being set up, or that she isn't.
Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe that the plan was to push all of the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions. Oh god. This proves that the killer was out to frame Mr. Nero from the very beginning. Ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. What, the suitcase?
Probably, maybe.
That's
I
right,
can
a suitcase.
see it.
Take that!
The killer could have hidden the body anywhere, and yet they chose this suitcase. Why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body up from the tower deck to the first floor. However, why go through the trouble to do so? The only way all of these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Mr. Nero for the murder. Mr. Nero buys a suitcase on every flight she works without fail. But should her suitcase be switched with the one containing the victim's body, that would put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for you, for the killer, I mean, sorry, the turbulence put an end to that plan.
I heard that. Oh. Bubblegum.
Oh, God, get that away from me. Franziska, do something. What? You will expect me to whip against bubbles? You are fool me.
There is too many for me to hit.
There wasn't enough time to put the body back into the suitcase. She blows a dart out of her bubble gun, striking Edward. It's like...
That's him falling to the ground.
Yes. Ergo, they made do with whoever was at hand, adapted their plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence.
Oh.
I lay unconscious from being struck with a dart on my neck. The killer then went to hide the suitcase in an in-flight shop and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree?
Sounds like the killer had a tough time too. I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone that badly anyway?
That is because of the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. Where, when, how, who the victim was.
I think it was.
Oh, I think it was because he's a police guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did they have to frame somebody for the murder? Because, I mean, where the murder took place, as in the cargo hold? Not necessarily. I mean, other people had access to the car. If she wanted to frame Mr. Nero that badly, she could have also left it in the cargo hold, I think.
Yeah.
Let's try who the murder victim was.
Yeah.
The killer was at a loss. I don't think that's correct because my life bar hasn't gone away. For what to do with the Agent Hicks's body, but as it just so happened, there were a bunch of empty suitcases nearby. Being a skinny man, the killer thought to put his body in the suitcase and hand it off.
You mean that the whole plan to frame someone was an elaborate coincidence?
Yeah, that is not what I was trying to say, but sure game, go for it. No, that's not what I said. You've wrongly deduced my meaning, Miss Meal. The one with the wrong deduction is you. Think before you speak again. Patience, Franziska. I was about to reveal the truth. Okay, then let's just say, where? The special circumstance is simply that the murder took place on a plane mid-flight. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chances that the body would be found is very high. Therefore, there was no choice but to frame either Mr. Nero or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of this criminal's movements is not Mr. Nero or myself, but you, Miss Cammy Meal. Only you and you alone could be the killer.
And I'm getting tired again. Are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. I was even taking my drugs while doing it too. And I was about to fall asleep. Dang. Anyway, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence.
I can see the outline of how the murder occurred. Oh, there's new music.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I can see the outline of how the murder occurred, but I have no definitive evidence. And isn't there a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for? Something that I still can't quite fit into the big picture. Whoa.
His badge.
The phone?
Take that!
I don't have any actual evidence.
I thought not.
But that's because it went missing and still is. Missing? What do you mean by that? In the complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece I kept getting stuck on. And that is the victim's cell phone. Franziska, you were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent Hicks's cell phone. Or at least that's what you told me. That's right! But Agent Hicks's cell phone could not be found at the crime scene. You mean the killer took the phone with him? Precisely. I suspect that if we were to find that phone, it would lead us to the killer.
Come on, get serious. If the victim fell to his death from that height, wouldn't his phone break as well?
Who told her that the victim fell? We won't know that until we try a little experiment, will we? Franziska, I'd like to ask for your assistance. If you know the victim's phone number, you know the victim's phone number, do you not? Of course I do. Of course I do. What is it, in her boobs or something?
Agent Vic's phone is ringing from somewhere, sir.
I hear it, detective. Now, where is it coming from?
Oh, we have to find it.
Oh. Sounds like the phone is up in the flight attendant's room. Oh, okay.
We better hurry to the flight attendant's room, sir. Oh, he runs.
Okay.
Oh. The ringing's coming from somewhere in here, sir.
Oh, the trash can? Leave no stone unturned, Detective Gumshoe. We must find it. Doesn't seem to be over here.
Now let's look somewhere else, sir.
The suitcase? I wonder if it might be inside this suitcase.
I don't hear any sounds coming from inside, sir.
I don't suppose the culprit would have been so dumb as to try the same trick twice. Really, don't underestimate culprits.
The ringing's coming from in here, sir.
What? No, it can't be. It was at Tenero's locker.
This has got to be the victim's cell phone. Just whose locker is this, sir?
It's Miss Tenero's. Of course it is.
What? Oh, I'm here.
Oh, here you are.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, how did it go? Where did you find the phone?
I found it in the flight attendant's room in Miss Tenero's locker. What? But... Hold that, Tenero! I don't know anything about the phone! It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
Miss
Miss Von Karma, is it? She says.
I suggest you arrest Miss Rhoda Tenero right away.
Wait! I have a theory. This is related to the incident with the keycard. When the killer went to steal the keycard, they could conveniently stash the cell phone in Miss Tenero's locker at the same time.
Objection!
This is related to the keycard, all right? In the same way that we have zero proof that the killer did just that. Ugh. The only voice that sings the truth is evidence. That is the one bird we cannot ignore. What should I do? Franziska's right. I can't offer baseless conjecture at this point. Alright then, why did the culprit take the cell phone from Agent Hicks? It must have something very incriminating on or in it.
Hold it!
Mata! That's now, Miles Edwards! It's not over yet. We have yet to figure out why the killer took the phone. What? Inside this phone lies the final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to our killer. We need to examine this phone in more detail.
Examine. It is broken.
The LCD is broken. Without a screen, you can't even place a call with this. Okay. Are we gonna turn around and see? Oh, it's a picture of Cammy Meal.
Oh.
This must be the switch that opens the phone. Oh, right.
Oh.
What are they?
When did they start putting keyboards like these into cell phones?
Hey, it's one of those computer cell phones that they started selling recently.
Computer cell phones?
Yeah, it's got a computer in it and a cell phone. Neat, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
All you need is a phone. In the phone is the phone part, nothing more. Okay, old guy.
I'm guessing yours can't even send out email. Talk about inconvenient.
Do you have a problem with what I do and do not care for, detective?
No, sir. As they say, simple is best.
Alright then, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Camera?
Camera.
Ah, it's a camera lens. Come to think of it, I wonder. How exactly was Agent Hicks planning to preserve the crime scene of a smuggling? Franziska, I need you to confirm something. This cell phone, can it take pictures?
Mr. Edgeworth, I can't believe you don't know about this kind of basic stuff, sir.
This looks like a very similar model to my own. And mine can take photos just fine. Do you think Agent Hicks could have taken some pictures with this? In particular, pictures as evidence for his smuggling case? If so, I'd say they may have be some very inconvenient photos in here for our killer smuggler.
But the phone's all busted up, sir.
Even a super prosecutor can't repair a broken phone.
Ugh, I'll find a way, don't you worry about that.
May I go back to sleep now?
Einspruch. The LCD screen on the inside and outside are broken, that's for sure. But that's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to erase the data.
What?
What do you mean by that, Franziska? It looks like our killer isn't very familiar with electronics. This phone still rang when I called it, meaning that the LCD screen is broken. It's possible that the photos are still inside here, waiting to be accessed. All we need to do is transfer the data to my phone. Franziska, your phone, if you please. Very well. It's transferring. Alright, displaying it now. Dun 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 dun.
Oh.
This is... Agent Hicks was most certainly trying to obtain some evidence for his smuggling case.
Hey! The LF Red's nowhere in this pic, sir.
But this has no meaning as a piece of evidence in this murder case, right?
Oh, she's right. There's not much we can find out from this about Agent Hicks' killer, sir.
Is this it? Is this the end? Is there really nothing in this photo that we can use? Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. The fact that all of the suitcases are here in this photo is odd. Agent Hicks was still alive at the time, so what exactly is so odd about suitcases that haven't been used yet being here, there? Yes, well, I was only pointing out things that are different between now and then. Your off-topic ramblings have put his attendants to sleep yet again, Miles Edwards. I'll give Sleepyhead here a rude awakening, a deafening objection, and a contradiction. Boxes of bedsheets. These are still in the cargo hold, though. There's nothing unusual about them in particular, but I can't shake the feeling.
If you're just playing around, mind if I just go home?
Yes, I mind! What exactly is different between then and now? Well, obviously there's nothing here. The guardrail. It looks exactly the same as it does now. Hold on.
That rail is entirely too low. I even almost fell to my death.
There are no Borginian boxes on there at first. Because the Zhang Fa thing came in after. So in this picture, these boxes weren't there on the right side.
However, I was saved in a miracle-like manner.
Pops, that is what to run away from death by the skin of one's gum mean.
Cammy lays in the bedsheet box, tucking herself in. Try to narrowly escape death by the skin of one's teeth, Shakespeare. Now then, there must be something in this photo. Okay, so maybe it's this. What's all this?
Wait.
Hold on. Oh, they are cargo ship from Virginia to Zenfair. Zenfair, I don't know.
More like Zong Fail, huh?
Zongfail.
So the reason they aren't here now is that they were dropped off in Zhangfa. Mr. LeBlanc, can you tell me the contents of the boxes? Unfortunately, there is no English written on them anywhere.
One cluster of boxes is written in Borginian. It says it is cloth in English.
Cloth. Could it be? Is this where the killer...
What? What for is that scary face?
Miss Meal?
Yes.
Oh, but okay, I think the logic that they're going to try to say is that the killer used a cloth on the body, and they took the cloth out of that box, and they would only know that it's a cloth if they knew Virginian, which she does, and Teniro doesn't. It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator. He left us with a piece of evidence after all.
The cloth.
A striking piece that will point out who his killer is.
Ha! Maybe you shouldn't force your mistaken reading of a simple picture, Mr. Edgeworth.
the Borginian cargo, and this piece of evidence will point us straight to the killer.
The cloth.
Take that!
Could I?
And what is that supposed to prove?
The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe up the blood they had spilt. But there was one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? And now I have finally found my answer in this very photo. The cargo that was unloaded in Zhangfa had cloth written on it. In Borginian, that is. And this is where the killer grabbed a piece from to clean up the blood with. That's right. The killer was someone who could read and understand Borginian. And the only crew member that fits that description is you, Miss Cammy Meal.
Hold it! Ha! That's pretty flimsy. The killer probably searched through all the boxes looking for something to use. When you're frantic, you don't care what the box is in English or Virginian.
Objection!
Sorry, but I cannot agree with your assessment of the killer's indiscriminate nature.
What?
There was no need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all. And if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Borginian, well then. Logically, the killer would have opened this box first, bedsheets.
The bed sheet.
Take that!
Hey, it says bedsheets in English right on the box, sir.
Precisely. And bedsheets would be perfect for cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say?
Hold it! So what are you trying to say?
That if I were a criminal, this box of bedsheets would have been what I would have spotted first. However, the killer chose to use some Borginian cloth. Do you have an explanation for that? The killer didn't want anyone to know that the real scene of the crime was his cargo hold, so they were afraid to leave signs that the box for the sheet had been opened. However, the Borginian cloth, well, that's a horse of a different color. Because the killer knew it was going to be unloaded in the Republic of Zhangfa. Let me find where this microphone is supposed to... Okay, here we go. That's right. That is why the Borginian cloth was used. And the only Borginian reader on board who could have made such a calculated decision is you, Cammy Meal, and you alone.
Teddy bear!
Save me, Teddy!
Save me, come on!
Captain Hugo, it would be very easy for us to confirm if any of those boxes were resealed. All we would have to do is contact the Zhangfa authorities in time. We may even find other evidence to incriminate our killer within those boxes. So, what do you say, Miss Neal? Why not confess to your crime here and now? Or would you rather I wait and see what we find out from our investigation in Zhangfa?
No!
Oh, here we go.
He was in Interpol. I couldn't stop it. I brought him here. He started taking pictures. I couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble.
Smoking as she's... The power of Hugo compels you. Okay, well, we did it.
Oh, sorry. We finished making all the arrangements to take the suspect in, sir.
Very good, Detective. What about the smuggling route? Did she say anything about that?
They're taking her down to the precinct now. Hopefully we can get more out of her there. However, whenever we even approached the topic, she just started foaming at the mouth.
I think those are just the bubbles from her drugs.
I think that was just her drug.
She might be ODing. Can you please call an ambulance?
It was scary, sir.
She probably was having an overdose. She probably wasn't prepared to commit a murder all of a sudden. One thing is for sure. The ring behind this whole mess means serious business. It looks like there's a lot more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Edgeworth, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much. It was nothing. In fact, I should be the one thanking you for your cooperation. But truly, if it wasn't for you, I might not be here right now. Instead, I can continue to serve our passengers as a flight attendant. I hope that... Well, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. That's... I see. You don't have to take it if you don't want it. No, I mean, I would never turn down a lady's generous offer. Oh, thank you.
Aw.
I'm sure it will serve you well. And remember, we here at GoU Airlines are always ready to serve, Mr. Edgeworth.
I hope the suitcase is an important part in like the last case.
Thank you, I'll keep that in mind. This is literally like the first case where it's like, oh, the thinker was the murder weapon. Here you go, Mia Fey, here's the thinker as a gift. Next case, oh, the thinker was the murder weapon.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Darn!
Now, I must bid you farewell. May all of your skies be blue, no matter where you go.
Aw.
I love her.
Yeah.
I can't believe we wound up investigating the whole day, sir. But boy, was it fun.
Speak for yourself. My day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. By the way, where's Franziska?
Oh, she's filling out some customs paperwork for her departure.
Departure?
Yeah, Miss Von Karma's always really busy, sir. But she's been flying from country to country to chase down some leads regarding her case.
Can you cancel the car I had you reserve earlier?
You got it, sir.
Is he gonna go talk to her?
Maybe.
There we go. Franziska? I told you when you first landed, I have no time for idle chatter. I have no intention of wasting your time. However, it has been a while since we last met. I also have no time for such familiar reminiscences. Just who do you think I am? You are Franziska von Karma, a very proud prosecutor deserving of much respect. Until only a little while ago, I was but a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. A dancing Pierrot living her life on the name and fame of an invisible father built. True, your father, Manfred von Karma, didn't lose a single case for 40 years as a prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible. What are you talking about? The group I'm on the trail of is a little more troublesome than most. The smuggling route we found this time is only one sliver of the big picture. Sounds like a dangerous assignment. You really don't have to worry. I can take care of myself. Yes, I suppose you can. Plus, there is another agent on this case with me. Oh, another agent? He's a star among Interpol agents and has the highest successful arrest rate. Is it Zhang Li or something? Who knows? You may even run into him one day. I was simply caught up in this one case. I hardly see why we would cross paths. I suppose. But I doubt he would say the same. I'm not following you. You'll understand soon enough. The fight has only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. I'll be back in this country soon enough. And when I am, you can be sure I'll pay you back. In full.
I'm gonna beat him up. And just like that, she's gone, huh, sir? Thank goodness! I can finally rest easy knowing I won't have to watch out for her whip.
Please come back. Please come back.
Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe? Hello?
Sir, I prefer if you don't call me by my high school nickname.
Oh God! Not the Gumshoe as a nickname. Detective Gumshoe, I want to thank you for all your... I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name? I want to thank you for all your help and cooperation.
Oh, it's nothing, sir. I was just so happy to be able to work with you again. Oh. I think I'm gonna celebrate by adding a little extra salt to my instant noodles tonight.
Why is that so real? Why is that me? When I want to treat myself, I just add a bit more salt to my instant noodles. Bro, I hate how relatable this guy is. I'm such a broke bitch. Help. Just how much did you cut his salary by, Franziska? Detective, I was wondering if you might give me a ride down to the prosecutor's office.
Sure thing, sir. I'll even fly down the road in the patrol car if you want.
After Justice for All, I don't think I want you flying down any roads. Thank you. Don't make me remind you, Detective. Safety first, yep. God.
Oh.
Thus, I solved the first case upon my arrival home. Franziska von Karma, the smuggling route she was after. The leaders of that ring had already put their trump card into play. And the players on the other side of this war, they would begin to make themselves known throughout the next incident. Huh? Edgeworth speaking.
Ah, finally. I called who knows how many times earlier, but I couldn't get through.
And you are?
Ah, have you forgotten my voice, Miles, my boy?
Is that, Grosberg?
Oh, is it maybe?
Oh, Mr. Amano? Ernest Amano, correct?
Who is? I don't know. I don't know name. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who this character is.
It's a new character.
It's a new character. Ah, so you do remember me. I'll keep my voice. I know it's rather sudden, but I can't ask this of anyone else.
Me seeing my boy thinks Grosberg.
My boy, there's been an incident, Miles.
Of course.
My son.
Oh, God.
He's been kidnapped.
Okay. What?
Oopsie daisy.
Le kidnapping?
My son has been
Bling, bling, bling.
Save your project. I mean,
Me making music every 5 seconds. Save your project. Save your project. Save your project. Okay.
me.
Oh yeah,
The
it is
kidnap-
Zangli. Bum bum ba-da-dum, bum bum bum. Whoa.
Well,
I'm not even gonna turnabout visitor, turnabout airlines, and now we have the kidnapped,
the kidnap
turnabout.
turnabout.
Okay, we can go on this one for like it's only been an hour, damn, so we can get to a good chunk of this one then.
Yeah.
Presumably.
I'd say so.
The kidnapped turnabout.
What? It's time.
Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be following your every movement with my binoculars.
Good to hear. Now make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup.
You can count on me, sir.
I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. What? Is he negotiating the kidnapping? Who would have thought
Ooh.
that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case? And that I would be the one... And that I would be the one who had to make the ransom drop off. That's crazy.
Ooh.
With the fucking...
No! Come on!
Let's see. I checked that the money is all there, safe inside the suitcase.
Gosh dang it.
Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is a meeting place after all. That is adorable. Oh, God.
Welcome to Gatewaterland.
Oh, thank you.
And a big hello to you. I'm the Proto Badger. Nice to meet you. Whoosh. Picture.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum,
You
bum,
what?
bum, 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 bum,
Look
bum.
at them soulless
I never
eyes.
expected I would hear the Blue Badger theme orchestral version in an official game. This is so based. I'm
This is
vibing.
amazing.
Ba, ba, ba. That's so good.
It is. Gosh.
What the fuck is that?
Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me?
A picture of you. Sorry, but I'm not interested.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a good day. How did that fit? Where did he get that?
Don't even ask. It's the
I'm
hammer, his hammer space he got it from. Hello?
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh. It's a... Who are you? You're not Ernest Amamo. I'm guessing he has like a filter on.
Yeah. I'm thinking, my first thought was like, who are you? You are not a Dalek.
Ah!
Exterminate! It sounds like
Voice
the kidnapper
alteration.
is using a
Yeah.
Dalek. A Dalek phone.
Ow! What
Is using some sort of voice alteration device. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth.
Are you a cop?
No, I'm a prosecutor.
Frick. Dang it.
I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me.
I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium.
This is crazy. So, this person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Please, Detective Gumshoe, I really need you to come through for me this one time. He says, as if Gumshoe wasn't actually a quite reliable person.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he's got you. What the hell? What kind of tiny-ass stage is this?
I don't know, man.
This is where the you know that Japanese mascot who fucks up the drums? That's where they're playing.
Dang.
Edgeworth speaking.
Next, come to the haunted house.
And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for?
That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend.
Wanna play a game, Miles
Wanna
Edgeworth?
play a game,
I suppose
Wanna
not.
play a game?
Okay, let's just take it around.
GM Dark, we're doing it.
I've arrived.
Go inside.
Oh god. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Murder weapon.
Oh.
The Blue Badger!
What
I
a
love this.
dismal place.
The Blue Badger, no!
That's it. Go through it, Lord.
What the fuck? Scooby-Doo? Am I being watched from somewhere?
I have cameras everywhere.
Turns out it's Gumshoe.
Yeah, yeah.
Leave the money and go. Now.
What broke?
I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do as they say for now and not push it. I couldn't catch even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives. Is it when there's going to be the blue badger jump scare?
That's a Blue Badger right there.
He's just chilling.
Oh!
Puppy playtime!
I don't
Puppy
like
playtime! No, Edgeworth,
Hello?
no! It's Huggy Wuggy,
No!
watch out! Be careful, it's Huggy Wuggy behind you!
Wanna play a game?
Ah! It was a trap! It's a trap!
It's a trap.
GM Dark was right. It's a trap. March 13th, 11:23
I'm
a.m.
not
Watch.
That guy betrayed. No. Can't be. Then the deal. I don't know who this is.
Who is that?
Oh.
And what are they talking about?
Splits. Police. Alright. In front of meetup.
I can't move my body. I fear I may faint again.
But I do believe I may faint. Ooh.
Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like this now when I made the drop-off. This was supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point.
When you went in the haunted house.
The only reason I agreed to the drop-off man was because of that phone call. Whoa, it was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano group. But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. Getting kidnapped?
I guess so.
Hello? Oh,
No.
you have Kissy Missy in the box in there?
Yeah. Gosh.
Can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow.
Was that you making that funny sound? Is this a kid?
Is that Kay? Who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight? It is Kay.
Oh.
Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers?
A kidnapper? Me? No way! I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope, I'm after something much, much bigger.
Ah, I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles.
Oh, forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Ahem. Even in the depths of night, where no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine, the light of righteousness on the world's bright blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief, Yagataras!
Great thief? And did she just really claim to be the Yagataras?
Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You can call me Kay, Kay. Good. Glad that's settled.
Is that the actual great thief?
Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these ropes.
I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know? This rope goes through here, and there you go.
What a relief. I owe you my thanks.
It's okay. You can pay me back in full later.
Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. You call yourself a great thief, yet are you really a thief at all?
You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, right?
That's not the part I have a rough time believing.
I am the real, genuine Yagataras, you know?
Yatagaras. I think that's what it said. Wait, let me just double check that it's Yatagaras. Yatagaras. There we go.
Yep, I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor.
In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right?
What? Of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet.
Oh.
Seriously, I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior. That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me. Yet. I love the theme. When you say you're the Yatagaras, do you mean you are the Yatagaras?
Yep. The most righteous of the righteous, the legendary great thief. But I inherited the title only recently, so I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yatagaras.
I was not aware that thieves could pass down their titles like that.
But don't worry, I've got some big plans in the works.
Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they?
I knew it. There's just no reasoning with a prosecutor.
I'm not the problem here.
I'll have you know that the Yatagaras has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal.
Only one thing, and that would be?
But that's gonna have to wait until we find our way out of here.
Well, at least there's one thing we agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you.
So, you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor.
Oh, I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth.
Aha! Now I remember.
How can you remember something I just told you? But she sure is cheery.
Alright then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here.
Bruh.
Dang.
It would seem that we are locked in from the other side.
What? No way! I don't hear you. La 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 la.
Okay. Do you remember where you came in from, right? It looks like that might be our only way out of this room.
Whoops, a slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit.
I suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can find another way out.
The box.
Great. Oh, she's still fucking with the door. Okay, great. Oh.
Yep.
Isn't this my phone? Do you want to take over as Kay? Because I guess
guess
there
I
won't
can.
be another character around for a little while because you're going to have to escape the room.
Yeah, I guess I will. Yeah.
It looks like it made it through the ordeal intact.
If only there was a way out for us to contact someone on the outside.
Ah, but we do have a way right here.
Alone.
There was a cell phone here the whole time?
If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now.
Wow.
Mr. Edwards, sir! Are you okay? I was so worried, sir!
I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper, that's all. That's all.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm such a failure. If only I hadn't lost sight of you. You went into a freaking haunted house.
Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter right now.
You don't have to worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. But in doing that, I sorta...
What's wrong, Detective? Oh, shit.
Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me.
Okay, don't tell me that it's freaking Shelly the Killer or some shit. Who is this? Oh,
Oh, it's the
It's
other
Lang.
guy, the agent.
SHI-LONG Lang of Interpol.
Yeah, you
A
go.
pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So, why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Oh my goodness.
Are you still doing that, Gary?
Yes, but my microphone is doing a weird sound.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Microphone's dying.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing? What? Are you gonna like to respond what the guy said? Go on it.
What the hell?
What?
I'm so confused.
Mr. Edgeworth, what's going on?
I don't
Mr.
know.
Edgeworth is just spazzing out.
Hold on. Okay, no, it's not my microphone. Is it the game?
I don't know, man.
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but
Hear what? I'm not hearing.
the game
I'm not.
is making it sound like... And it sounds... It's almost in sync with the beat, but it's not quite. So I don't actually think it's the game.
Like, is it still going on? Because I'm not hearing anything.
Nope, it's not the game. It's still going.
I'm not hearing anything like that coming through your microphone.
Okay, I think I know what the problem is. I think it's my whole thing. That's the problem. Hold on.
The chat.
Hello, hello.
Hopefully, I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me try seeing something.
The penny. Well, guys, Debbie's dead. Maybe, I don't know. So, how have you all been
Okay,
today?
so oh,
While Debbie is figuring
oh my
out
God.
everything.
oh my god. Hold on,
Hopefully
guys.
day is going well, hoping that all is enjoying the stream. I think currently, well,
well,
I don't know.
I,
Oh, you're back?
I can still hear that noise, and it's quite loud. It's like this digital crackling. But when I listen back to the stream through my phone, it's not showing up on the stream. So I think I'm just gonna suck it up and deal with it, because at least the stream isn't having trouble, right?
Yeah.
So whatever, literally whatever. Don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, whether it's on a local or a global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Lang Z says, Inspector Licorice, the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift? You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and getting caught. Gah! You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry that this has happened because of a lapse in judgment. I have had a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Edgeworth YouTube apology. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here post-haste. Sorry, no can do. What? We're hunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come find you. Eventually. You...
What's wrong? Did you get that? Did you get cut off?
No, my phone ran out of power.
No way!
It doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means.
Yeah, I have a name to live up to, after all. If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out. Bonk.
Great.
She
That...
just
Stack the boxes. Hey, there's something inside the bottom right box.
Oh,
I think it's a pink. What pink badger? Go wait, Huggy.
pink badger costume?
No,
badger.
no. Huggy Wuggy and
Kissy
Missy. I was gonna make the joke, but then I forgot the name. You don't keep up what's going on in the world, do you? Have you even heard of Poppy Playtime?
Oh my god, my freaking audio box is so messed up. I'm sorry, stream. I'm sorry. I just had to reset my... The sound is gone. The noise is gone.
the stream. The stream.
The noise is gone.
The stream.
What about the stream?
The stream is pausing a little bit.
Is it?
It's fine now.
Frick.
In that case, you better study up on the whole Badger clan with this.
The whole badger
More
clan?
of them. What?
Proto badger, the very first badger. Bad badger, vile criminal with a gun. Blue badger, an ally of justice who keeps the peace. Pink badger, note her unique pink bow. Wow. That's all you have to say about her?
Yeah. When she being arrested.
That's crazy. I don't know. I have no words, really.
The Badger verse.
Okay.
Think of it as a Bible of all the things you'd ever need to know about the clan. Yeah, like the Arceus Wish Bible.
Whatever. I suppose I can keep it as a reference guide or something. Okay. Fucking weird.
It's the Bible.
I suppose that means this is where they keep all their Bibles. I mean, costumes.
It certainly looks that way. It's like the Badger's family's home.
There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty, which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now. Great. But aren't these badges the mascots of the police force?
Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park.
Which is crazy. The police is sponsoring a theme park? Hello?
Why? Hold on.
Like, does the police really have that much funds to spare that they can sponsor a theme park? Defund the police, bro. Defund the Gatewaterland theme park.
Just defund the... Gosh. Probably because the Gatewater group owes the police from all those cases they solved.
That... No, that's not what you said. You said that the police is sponsoring the theme park, therefore it means the police is giving Gatewater money. So why would the police be giving Gatewater money
after they say they'll solve the cases for them?
What are you talking about, child?
It's a lose-lose situation
Get out
for
of my
the
face.
police.
It's
Well, I mean the cases are just their job.
Get out of my face, Kay. They have all the power of the state, and they use it to make a theme park.
It's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped double looping roller coaster.
That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy just from the thought of such a thing. Okay, great. I suppose this is the pink badger. But since it has the same design, it doesn't seem forced to call this one a female.
You think so? I mean, just look at how long her eyelashes are.
That's the only difference.
And the fact that she's pink.
Yes, and I'm very progressive, you know.
And her lips are red. See, lipstick.
That's so like child moment. What? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon, or is that too obvious? I was wondering. This is that blue badger I met at the main gate.
Excuse me, but his name is Proto Badger, not Blue Badger. I dropped my penny again. Such a bad thief. I can't hold on to this little penny. Oh, I blind. Oh, he's based off the very first design created by the local police chief. My penny.
Huh.
You know, when you compare the two, the Blue Badger looks a bit cuter.
Oh yes, absolutely. I suppose as he
one of-
continued to redesign him, the chief managed to make him cuter and cuter. Even humanity has come a long way when you think about how much we've evolved.
Are we comparing the Blue Badger to humans now?
Well, I can't help it when he has those proportions.
Eh.
So, this is the blue badger's rival, the bad badger, huh? Do you feel some sort of reverence toward this badger, Kay?
Ha! I can't believe you would be so stereotypical when it comes to thieves. Surely you must also think there are much cooler and cuter ones out there, right?
Huh.
That's it. What? That's it! I decided that thieves and thievery needed an image makeover.
Good luck with that one. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You'd have to steal the world just to change your
badger.
image. I suppose even this thing can be popular with women. What?
My nemesis!
What in the... Why is she beating it up?
He's got the word bad right in the name. That's nothing but bad news for someone like me. Ah!
Oh,
And to
God.
think he's out there wandering around in this park. Da, 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 da.
Oh,
Be
God.
careful, or he's gonna arrest me by the power of his name alone!
I somehow doubt that the blue badger has the power to arrest anyone. Hey, can you stop making noise? They're gonna know that we're trying to escape. Oh, there's a key right there. Am I fucking blind or what? And what have we here?
Ah! It's me.
It's a key!
It's Kay.
Why do I feel a
If you just
laser-like
say it in
stare
accent.
aimed right at me? Look at me. Did you want to take a look?
Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. This is definitely a K. I'm sure it's a key to something.
Tiny K.
Kind of K. K.
The something is what is relevant to my interest.
Why can't we just try it on the door?
So there's 2 costumes of each of these guys,
Yeah.
and all of them but one is empty.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the proto badger that attacked us isn't necessarily the same as the proto badger we saw outside.
Yeah. Cause there's two. But there's also the head right there, so
Oh,
someone just walking around with half of a
you right.
bad badger.
What is this?
Looks like the bad badger. It's looking as bad as ever.
Looks like a costume head to me. I guess the
I
bad...
guess it-
Oh, sorry.
God. I guess the bad badger's costume is, at the very least, a 2-piece, huh?
The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? Okay, thank you for reminding me about that.
Oh, hello, Ryan.
They're holding a blue badger photo rally?
You didn't know? Plus, it's not just the blue badger. It's his whole family, too. Why? Wait.
Oh,
is
that's
the
why he
bad
asked
badger
you for
so
a photo.
short.
I think they're just making the blue badger taller than everybody else.
I see. If you manage to snap a shot with every member of the family, you get a really posh prize.
I'm up for
Posh.
posh things. Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start with a picture of that?
You can't do that. That's cheating. There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it.
Speaking of badges, there was one sitting against a wall in the haunted house.
Seriously? But somehow I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You have to take pictures of the costume ones walking around the park.
So those are the rules of this game? How quaint. Okay. Interesting.
So why are the other ones missing? Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape. Sticky paint.
And what exactly do you have in mind?
Well, we could paint help in really giant letters.
And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters were inside a building?
Superman.
Homelander.
Okay, then. Homelander! Yeah. Okay, then how about we paint the paint on fire? Well, hold on. Okay, then how about we light the paint on fire and send out colored smokes and signals? Anyone who saw it would think some crazy arsonist was about, and call the cops. Actually, that may not be great for me, seeing as I'm a thief and all.
Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we? She's still trying this door. Bitch, relax. Oh, I see the room on the other side. Cool. Okay. Bum 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 bum.
Man, why did they have to put the window so high up anyways? How was the thief supposed to make her daring escape?
I suppose we could make our way out if we were able to climb on top of these lockers.
Haha, that's pretty clever. You make a good thief yet, Mr. Edgeworth.
See, I think if Kay is like a smaller girl, right? So
Yeah.
she probably can't like hold Edgeworth up, but I think if she gives him a boost, he could get up there, and then since Edgeworth is an adult man, he could just pull her up to the lockers. But obviously, we're not doing realism here, but still, realistically, that's what I would do.
I think with the height that it shows, I think they could pretty easily get out of it.
Yeah, it's only like
Would-
150% the size of Edgeworth himself.
Yeah.
Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence again.
Mr. Edgeworth caught the thief.
Okay, well, I suppose in some situations you could do that. So.
Let's see. Let's see.
Sorry, that was funny. Oh god! You just cut off the.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
I love doing that bit. Just muting and muting. It's like. Anyways, let's see. I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here. I can't say that yet. Man, why do they have to make such enormous lockers anyway? They make these
Even
things
if you
so-
wanted to use the lockers, we need some sort of foothold. Okay. I take it we need to do logic now. Let's
Yes.
logic it out, shall we? Let's logic it. Bum ba bum ba dum ba da ba dum bum ba dum ba dum.
Look in the VC chat.
Oh, in the VC chat. Oh shit.
No, in the live stream VC chat, I just put in something.
I think it's the tiny key could open the lockers, possibly. I mean, I want to try that at least.
If you can use it to open.
Let's try it.
If you can open the locker, then.
Nope. So we're only looking for only looking for foothold ideas. In which case, I just do costumes, maybe.
Yes.
Nope.
Oh,
So
there's
that-
only.
That logic is not gonna fly. We need more logic points before we can deduce anything.
I guess so.
Oh, bruh.
There is the door.
Seems like we won't be able to open this by ourselves. It also seems quite thick, so we can't just break it down.
Can't break down.
Break it
this
down.
door.
Boing, boing, boing. There must be another way out of here. Throw it back! No, the fish!
What?
Oh, here we go. Bro. Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went?
Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounds like they went into the next room and started talking to someone.
I feel like I heard something as well. But it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here.
After that, they left. It almost seemed like if they were done with you.
I suppose that is the case, as my kidnapping seems like an afterthought to the 1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot.
Oh, we can peer into the room the kidnappers were in from there.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Is that what I think it is?
It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome! They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves.
No, they're not, because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way.
Logic.
Okay. I think this building was originally built with a basement or underground area. There's a beam in the next room identical to the one in this room. There's even a hook on it to hold the prop. Oh, okay. So that means, okay, I got you. Which reminds me.
Did you find something useful, Mr. Edgeworth?
Perhaps. I may have found a very handy hint to how we'll get out of here. Okay, great. So we're gonna have to open this thing under the blue tarp. There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one. Which would mean that I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in structure. I believe I may have just found our ticket out. Okay, great.
Yeah.
This is the beam I was tied to.
What's that? The ceiling.
I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out of the window if we climbed this.
Good thinking. If it's a climbing action you need, just leave it to me.
Thanks. This little hook looks like it makes for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay, and good luck.
Count on it. What? The great thief Yatagarasu? Is that how you say it?
Yatagaras, yeah.
Yatagarasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. Here we go.
Oh, she just fell. I love that. Her brooding freaking scarf. As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing.
Ah. What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know.
Okay, now I can logic,
God.
surely.
Logic.
Bum ba da bum bum ba da bum. The logic boinked itself again. This hook on this beam.
You know I already tried, but there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible.
I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather, that it's here for a different purpose.
Really? Like what?
As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open up as well.
Oh, I get it.
We didn't notice its existence at all this time because it was being hidden by this top.
Alright then, let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath.
Blood? No, not
Why do
blood.
you have to fold it? Now this is what I call a treasure.
Okay. Let's
We need
examine that first before we actually do anything.
Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure.
The scent I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom.
Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch.
All right. This thing is locked down tight. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Alright. Oh, fiddlesticks! Yay! I love saying fiddlestick. Fiddlestick.
I believe you're up, Kay.
Huh? Why me?
Because we need to use the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to.
Oh, gotcha. Just leave it to me.
Gotcha!
Gotcha. Oh, it rolls. I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big.
I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now. Shut the fuck up, Edgeworth. Just enjoy yourself. After being kidnapped.
Alright, I got the secret door open. And now...
Whoa! Ah, wait!
Whee! Ah!
Well, she's dead.
Ah!
Are you alright, Kay?
I'm fine. The ladder just slipped is all.
Thank goodness she's alright. I about had a coronary.
There's a lot of really large machinery down here.
What about an exit?
It's really dark and cramped down here, so I really doubt there's an exit. Ugh, I can't believe that happened.
You've only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know?
No way! I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable?
Oh,
Use the freaking ladder.
okay. Underground ladder we can use for the lockers. That's nuts.
Take the ladder, just...
Nice! I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay.
Oh? So how are we gonna bust out?
We're going to bust out of here. It seems as all your reckless actions were of use, after all.
Mr. Edgeworth, what does that mean? Are you actually praising me?
It means that you're doing a good job, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder.
The underground ladder? What about it?
This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down.
Oh, I see. If we use this...
Yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
Whee! We did it!
Yay! We're out of here, guys! All right! Now we can get out of here!
She's going full Chun-Li.
Yee!
Yatta!
Yippee! Ah!
Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me hostage, and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. Okay, sure, whatever you say. Whoa!
Whoa.
Is this like a movie set?
Hold on. Okay. Whoa.
It looks like it stopped raining for now.
Yeah, and thank goodness. We have no idea how hard it was raining earlier.
I think this is Gumshoe.
Mr. Edgeworth! I'm good. Yeah, it is. I'm so glad you managed to escape, sir. I was so pissed that I thought my heart was gonna give out.
Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is?
Well, that's...
Oh my
Oh.
god. Man in Black? Count off!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 99, 199.
Shifu! All 99 members are here and accounted for, sir.
Oh.
What the heck do you think you're doing, counting my cubs off like that? Every person is a valuable human being, you get me? And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. Oh, it's just sunglasses. Oh, what the hell? No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone's a 10. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is a 10.
Is a 10. I like
Is
this
number
guy.
1. Got it? Shifu! 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 You are Agent Lang, I take it? You infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Ah! Lang Zi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. Sheena?
What?
This isn't much, but please accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. This is how men do business.
Yeah.
You all see that just now? That is the proper way for two people to show their respect. Keep that in mind, and you'll get far in life. Got it? Oh, that's right. Franziska did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhangfa. Apparently this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved in this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or two about you. You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? Ha! But you sure took a whole while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic.
How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? Are you saying you could have sold it faster, pal?
What is this, bootleg Wolverine? The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliche. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died.
What?
I would have solved the entire case, and Agent Hicks would have still been with us here today. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Acme Hicks. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Franziska in the third person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel as a kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you... Not so fast! This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out of the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go on back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? Yeah, pretty boy.
Pretty boy.
Why don't you go
Hey,
back to
pretty
your
boy.
courtroom, pretty boy? I wish
pretty
Weister
boy.
was here. Weister! Weister!
Weister!
Weister! Where are you? Come here, get over here and voice
Right
on
there.
me.
Hey! Where'd you go?
Let
Hold
me add this bitch right now. I'm gonna add him. I'm gonna add Weister right
it
now.
would be pretty cool to have him voice.
Hey, pretty boy. No hard feeling, but why don't you go back to the courtroom now, pretty boy?
So what are you doing? No hard feelings. Why don't you go back to the courtroom now, pretty boy?
We need.
Pretty
I
boy.
added him in the server. Weister, what are you doing? We need you to come voice this character.
Come
He just
voice
called me
it.
pretty boy.
We need the pretty boy.
Hold on, let me send a screenshot just so he knows what I'm talking about.
I think the screenshot will make it even better. He's like, yes, I want to do this.
Does he?
And he wears shades. All right, let's continue, shall we?
We'll wait. We wait. He'll come. He'll come around.
You dare mock the court? I do. And I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? And why? Why do I feel such intense loathing? Unadulterated loathing. For your face, your voice, your clothing.
Whoa. Go off.
All right, men. Good job on the perimeter around Gatewater Land. Now, just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed. Sir.
Sir!
Oh, gosh. Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble, understand? Wait! Bye, bitch.
GM Dirk. He says to show respect, but then gives Miles such blatant disrespect.
I mean, he's literally... Our first interaction with him was like, please come save me, police. Nah, I don't really feel like it. And then now he's just putting a front to his 100 men under my command, with only one goal in mind: find the kidnapper in this foreign land. Anyways, but yeah, like, he shows up and the first thing he says is, I'm not gonna save you, fuck you.
It's like, nah.
And then as soon as he's in front of people, he's like, oh, here's my card, be respectful. Oh. Hate him.
Frick you!
It's been a while since I last
It's
met
been
someone
right
so disagreeable. Why of all places did he show up here and completely out of the blue? I don't know if that's what he said. What did he say? Fuck. Stop it. Out of the blue at that. I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. Hey, Gumshoe. Oh! Bum, 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 bum.
Oh. Are you...
Dum, 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 dum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Doom, doom, doom. Do 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 doom, doom, do doom, do doom, do doom. Do 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 doom, 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 do doom. Doom, doom, do doom. Do doom, 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 doom. Sorry, I just love this theme. Great job, detective.
Sir! Thank you for the compliment.
For
I've never
losing
gotten one
sight
before.
of me. For losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked.
Sir!
I look forward to your next month's salary assessment.
But the case isn't lost yet. But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be.
How much of a man dick. Oh.
How much of a man kick? If in real life.
Shall I prepare the 21 gun salute now or later?
Now, sir, now.
Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup?
Of course, sir. I think I would know the number of my own precinct like the back of my hand.
It's written
Then
on the
why
back of
didn't
his
an
hand.
Interpol... This is written on the back of his hand. 1, 2, 4,
Hold on.
5, 5, 5. Gotcha.
5, 6.
Hello, this is
Then-
my precinct, right?
Then why didn't an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents?
That, I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that wolf man showed up out of nowhere, sir. He sounded like a voice actor I know.
Agent Lang definitely has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after? Like, he sounded a bit like a turtle for some reason.
He sounded like a turtle. Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask you one thing, sir.
Yes, what is it?
Who's that? The girl over there, I mean.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday.
What?
Funny, I don't recall making you my assistant.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me! It's been like that since... forever.
Don't worry, I'm not breaking up with you.
You better not.
Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role.
Breaking the fourth
How
wall.
could you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we've got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir.
She stole my man, sir.
She stole my man. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence. Sir, you got that, sir?
Oh, come on. It'll be fun. Like in musical chairs. You'd better stay fast on your feet.
Oh, God. Like
No
musical,
way.
They're playing musical chairs to find out who gets to sit on Edgeworth's lap.
That he played me.
I won't. I would not lose the spotlight to you, little girl.
Great. Now he's jealous of a little girl. Love that. Love that for you.
Nice.
You can go back to her
Okay.
since Gumshoe is...
Man, I can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around.
I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity.
It's alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing.
Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more.
So what are you gonna do about your investigation into the kidnapping?
Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated.
Oh, come on. She can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go.
But you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation.
You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any old great thief. I'm the Yatagarasu. And as I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is after one and only one thing.
Sonic the Hedgehog looking ass. What is this one and only one thing you're after?
The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing. And that is the truth.
Boom, boom. I see. It was 7 years ago. Oh god, we're reminiscing.
Flashback!
It's like flashback punches you in the face. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic.
No. She's like, and that's the truth. And she just punches you. Just
Oh god. Ugh. Miss Redworth, sir, are you okay?
Mr. Redworth!
Labeled,
Punched you!
labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though, I keep wanting to say Amaterasu. Though we still don't know how much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu like to find Oh, my back. Oh, ouch. Okay, I'm good. The Yatagarasu like to find and publicly disclose evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target note.
Yeah, we went through this already.
Yep. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be, can it? Oh, I think this is...
Lance!
Yep.
Lance! Where are you, son?
Oh, look at him go.
Look at my man. I love this music.
Oh, he's rich. Oh, he is loaded. Mr. Ramano?
Oh, Miles, my boy. I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you returned.
For you, Mr. Ramano, I gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office, and had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system.
No. Think nothing of it.
Yeah.
As you know, Manfred and I go way back.
Oh, great.
I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood.
Great.
If you ever want to go overseas again, you'll need only to ask.
I think, I don't think you heard. Manfred von Kammer is in prison right now, and, possibly awaiting a death sentence, depending on how California's laws work.
No.
I'm doing the action.
No, look here. Look at this money I have in my belt. He's already bribed out, don't worry. No.
So,
Wow.
so you bailed out, you bribed out the man who killed my father in front of my... Okay.
No.
This, I am not sure how to feel about this. It seems like a bit of a betrayal, but, let's just focus on your son. Shall we just...
No.
I'd hate to make another child lose their father, so I'll just let that slide for now.
Well, alright. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time.
Hologram. Sorry, no hologram. Teleportation device. So, who's the old man? He's the father of the currently kidnapped Ernest Amano.
Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly.
Why is my YouTube chat not, like, refreshing properly? There we go. Imagine Agent Lang, when he realized the prosecutor who gave him trouble with the smuggling ring, took the opportunity to kidnap him as a bonus. They wanted to move him out till later to interrogate. I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano.
Hold on there. What happened to all that money?
I believe the $1 million have been stolen and that the culprits are now on the run.
What?
Poor old man. Don't you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth?
Forgive me, but I don't carry $1 million in my pocket. Forgive me, Mr. Amano. Look at this man.
Hold on. Guess I'll take out some money in my wallet.
He's just counting his bills ad infinitum. I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to my house. From the receiver end came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy.
I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Amano.
You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages.
Huh.
It was incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that. That's...
He definitely should have recorded that conversation, but not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Okay. Refresh my memory. What kind of a person is Lance again?
I will telling you about Lance will help you get him back.
Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behavior.
Very well then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age, kind and very attractive.
Huh.
I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him.
I'll be the judge of that. Is there anything else about him you noticed of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver.
Garrett! Garrett!
Garrett!
Garrett, get in here!
We need the entire cast.
Garrett!
All
Hold
of
on.
us.
I'm taking a screenshot of this too.
All of us.
Hold on, I have to keep flipping through money because
Yes.
you have to. You hear this, right?
Yes.
Most of these are $1 bills. Don't worry.
Oliver cameo. Oliver.
Hey, Ollie. But it'd be so funny if both of them came in here.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
They just roleplay as Dork and Oliver, and then all our fantasies come to life.
Oh god. Not all of them, hopefully. Your
You
butler?
never know.
Yes,
What's Oliver's last name? I forget.
Privy!
Privy. Yes, his name is Oliver Privy. He's been with our family for years now.
I don't remember what the name is.
He gets along so well with Torque. I thought maybe he would know where my son is. Oliver Privy.
Mr. Amano, could you please tell me more about your butler, Mr. Privy?
As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Torque's personal private tutor.
It's like as an officer, he's outstanding. He even serves as the chief of the Pliata Town Rescue Team.
Pliata Town Rescue Team. He took a brief leave recently. I wonder why. Maybe they went on an adventure.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Well,
hold on.
Are you counting your money?
Sorry.
He's just counting his bills.
Hold on, let me recount my bills. I think Oliver and Torque went into an event. Don't worry, they went up to like a private room or something. I don't know. Anyway, he took a brief leave recently, with Torque.
Oh god. So, you still haven't spoken with him since his leave? What about his family and friends?
They said they haven't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles.
Okay, so
Hey, Kyle.
Oliver is immediately a suspect.
Do you think this could have something to do with Torque's kidnapping?
It's possible, but I can't say anything for sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Privy. Sounds like one name I had better keep in mind.
That's a name I have to keep in mind. Okay, I can put my money away.
Detective Gumshoe,
Yes, sir!
let's begin our investigation. Oh, that's the title theme. Anyways, even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs.
I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin.
Okay, I don't suppose we needed a pledge of allegiance for this particular moment, but I'll take
I
it.
pledge allegiance to the flag, to Mr. Edgeworth,
to
the
the
prosecutor
red,
of
to the,
America.
to the red and to the red, white, and blue, as in Phoenix, Edgeworth, and who else? Who's white? Emma Sky. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mr. Amano, it was my fault that the culprit escaped, which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself.
Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy. Find Torque.
All right. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating.
If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it.
Oh God, great.
Rawr. Begin investigation.
Oh, he's sitting on the thing.
He's counting his money.
So what shall we examine first?
Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area, but the culprits were here until only very recently, which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped.
Okay, let's get looking.
But oh, hey, you there?
Hey. Who, me?
What are you doing goofing off in a place like this?
I wasn't goofing off. I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off its investigation.
You imbecile! All precinct detectives are not under Agent Lang's direct command.
No way! I am not working for Wolf Boy. Mr. Edgeworth, did you do something?
I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police. Good, now let's go.
No!
Boy, have I just got the job for someone of your talents.
Which
The
is...
hell?
Oh, he's gone. Well, that was exciting.
Okay.
What? Can you tell I'm all ready to get down and... Can you tell I'm all ready to get down to some detective work?
You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, come on! I finally get to be your assistant and you trying to ditch me?
I don't recall offering you the position.
Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know. Like I said, I've already sold the position of assistant a while back.
Ha! You're the only one asserting that.
Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the Yetagara's way.
You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about.
Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented Assistant K is going to tag along no matter what you say.
Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. Okay, so
Yippee!
before we start this investigation, we're only 2 hours in, so I could go for another hour, and then stop probably another hour. Well, it's 4:25, so at most another hour and a half. So let's take a break here.
All right.
Let's save. I'm gonna save. So let's take a
Yes.
break here, and I go like eat something or whatever, and then come back in like let's say 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
If I get like food or something right now, that would work. Okay, I'm also gonna get some food.
All right.
I don't know. I may
I'll
be a
see you
little
guys
later.
in 15.
I may be a little later than 15 minutes.
No worries.
All right.
Him.
Okay, so my food is still cooking. Let me cook. But for now, I could at least, continue a little bit. Also, I'm not sure where Okuman is right now, but he'll be back. Let's take a look around, shall we? What is this?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, isn't this one of those things you tie horses to?
Yes, although the horses are in another location at the moment.
Aw, and here I was hoping I would get to ride one.
You know how to ride a horse?
Nope, never rode one in my life. But I have an Asian friend who was born in the year of the horse.
What the? What? Okay. Okay, That was unnecessary. Non sequitur is the only way to describe your logic. I don't want to talk to this guy yet. Oh, we already talked to him. Okay, good. We don't have to talk to this guy. Where's the pipe?
Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here.
I remember hearing rainfall out here while I was being held in there.
Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground has already pretty much dried up.
I should be thankful if it left us with some nice footprint samples.
You know what? I bet if we followed them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes.
I don't think it'll be that easy.
Why not?
Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets here, and we don't know which sets belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing.
Okay. I mean, surely we'll find out. Is that a cat?
Ha! I've got you now, vile criminals!
I think the kidnappers would have better sense than to try hiding in these.
Oh, come on. Lighten up, will ya? I was only joking. I don't really think the criminals will be hiding in there right in front of two officers.
I certainly hope not. No, I want to talk to the kitty. No! Guys, I want the cat. Justice for Edgeworth. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now. Same thing, right? Yeah, same thing. Okay, the rope isn't different. The barrels.
If these were real, I wonder what you'd put in them.
Water would be the obvious answer.
But if you stored water in a barrel under the blazing hot sun, wouldn't it go bad?
People of that period probably didn't care about how it tasted.
Sorry, but I can't let you get away with making fun of our forefathers. I mean, maybe they really like the strange taste.
Look who's making fun of them now. What is this conversation, dude? What are they even talking about at this point?
Look, there's a blurb about the cactus here. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewaterland from the local police precinct.
Oh, Jake Marshall. I can't believe the police went so far as to even donate a cactus to this place.
So is the police department running a cactus farm on the side? Ha, just kidding. They wouldn't do something so silly.
Actually, I have the vague impression I've seen the cactus farm at the precinct before. Huh. I love the Rise from the Ashes reference. Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme.
It looks so lifelike, don't you think?
Are you thinking of wrangling, or rather stealing them?
If you can coax them out of there, sure. Come on, I know you can sweet-talk them out.
I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay. Hi. That's crazy.
Hey! It's the blue badger! Badger, get!
I really don't understand why she's so excited over this badger hunt. Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. He's doing that contorted, wriggling dance again.
Aha! It's Mike Meekins? Ah! You've uncovered my undercover identity, sir! I was to remain under that head, sir!
Aren't you Officer Meekins?
Sir! Mike Minkins reporting for duty, sir!
This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches.
Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth?
I've met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide? Oh, look at him! Oh, it's Meekins! Oh. Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time?
Sir, because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir.
You have to go to the gym a lot for that. Hello!
Whoa, it's Meekins.
It's fucking Michael Meekins. Michael Afton, I mean.
Michael
Meekins.
Afton.
He's in a suit after all. Anyways. But God, I can't deal with this right now. Officer Meekins, I love this guy. He's, you know, what can I say? But also, what the hell is he doing here?
Oh no, man.
Okay, give me a sec. I'm probably gonna go check on my food because it's still cooking right now. 1 second. What the hell?
Meekins always does come back.
I always come back.
Better.
How do I? Oh, never mind. Okay, so I leave you for like another 5 minutes. Just to entertain the chat.
I shall. Hello, trap. It's me, woman. Hold on. I sent a message. Interesting. Anyway, chat. I'm eating Subway. So, guys, what do you think of Subway? Because I like Subway. It actually went pretty quick for me getting my food, so glad I chose Subway because quick enough so I could just go there, get food, come back, and clean. But yes, I'm eating Subway. Come back to Meekins. I remember he played a good big role in the 5th case of the first.
Oh yeah, Rise from the Ashes.
Yeah.
That was quite the story.
Great time.
I was patrolling the scorching, boring heat until a little while ago, when the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. I rushed over to join in, but when I got there was a sea of people already, and I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy to anyone. It would seem that some people never change. So, why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit? Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir.
I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics.
To be handed the role of the Blue Badger of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor.
How long have you been standing here, officer?
Sir, for about 1 little hour, sir.
That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious.
And I've been here ever since, sir.
If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escaping.
However, sir, I must tell you I didn't see a thing, sir.
I haven't asked you anything yet, officer.
No. But I know you will, sir.
He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements.
Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it too. I patrol the park, all while wearing this costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir, a lone blue badger.
What you said just now is contradictory to the facts.
How so, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is what Officer Meekin's testimony contradicts. The thing, one of each.
Take that!
Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement.
Sir, of course, sir. If that's what you wish, Mr. Prosecutor. That little patrolman will wait as long. This little patrolman will wait as long as I am commanded to wait.
You said that you saw the Blue Badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one Ooh! I got jump scared by a yawn there. Yawn Hughes. Oh god. This park is only supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the Blue Badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another Blue Badger wandering the premises.
What, sir?
Then what would that... That would mean that there are 2 blue badgers walking around, but why?
Okay. Interesting. Let's see if I can logic anything right now. A second Blue Badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath is...
Oh, I know. It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person who wore a costume to get away.
Bling! Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are...
The blue badger, proto badger, and a bat badger.
Oh, that's true. Yes, those 3.
So there's 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh?
Okay. What kind of shoes? A costume shoe. Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning.
Oh, you mean we know which tracks belongs to the kidnappers, right?
Yes. More than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of the badgers. Oh, paw.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth. It's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, sorry. So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here.
They both do look like possible candidates.
Set is walking off to the west. Ugh, it just stops. I can't make heads or tails of where it's headed from here.
I think we can assume it's headed towards the stadium.
I wonder where the other set leads. This one, yeah. This one is heavy.
Are you eating sand, Kay?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be eating the sand, you know.
It's really good. Huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got him! I've got one of the culprits!
Ah, no! I'm not a kidnapper, sir!
Down, Kay. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins. But our criminals were each wearing a costume.
Aha! Maybe they'd come over to this garage for something.
That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage.
Sir, Roger Wilkos, sir!
The hell? Okay. Let's open this shutter and see what we find.
Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside. Ah!
Oh, is Lance dead? Oh, it's
Oh.
Oliver! No!
Oliver! No!
What in the... We seem to have stumbled across a dead body. She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man?
It's Oliver.
I'm gonna say, never mind, he's dead.
Oliver. He's dead.
Boy could be very sad.
Never mind. Don't go in. He's dead. Let's go and roleplay as a ghost.
Boom boom ba chicka buka jumba. Boom boom ta chicka buka jumba. Cancel that. Oliver's dead.
Oliver's dead.
Mr. Amano, are you saying that this man is...
Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened?
Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with?
You mean, baby?
I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage. And right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes complete sense to me. From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
He's sure calm for someone who just found a body.
It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I won't rest. Okay. Let me double check my chicken tenders again.
Chat, I've just finished my food. So Kay will not be eating any more sand. At least for now. However, I do need to throw away my Subway. Hold on. So, guys, what do we think now that Oliver is dead? Arceus' wish can no longer happen. Oh, I had Italian urban cheese, footlong. I had ham and turkey, and I had pepper jack cheese. I had it toasted, and then I had Parmesan cheese on it, and that is my Subway sandwich. Actually, normally, I'd have pepper jack cheese and also shredded cheese, like double cheese. But I'm a poor college student, so can't have everything you want. And you gotta make sacrifices sometimes. So, that's what I got. If you're wondering, I'm a very picky person when it comes to food. So, that's my Subway sandwich. And if you don't like it, darn. I'll cry then. Guess I'll just start crying on stream, guys. Actually, no, I'm still gonna start crying on stream because Oliver's dead. What did they do to Oliver? Also, very interesting. It's a very interesting situation because if this Oliver was one of the kidnappers and he was wearing a costume, where did the costume go? They got rid of your Subway for a Casey's? Dang. I would have rather had a Subway. I'll be honest, I never have Casey's. But oh well. So, yeah. So, chat, what do you think about the current situation? Now that Oliver is dead. And by chat, I mean just Sammy because you're the only one that's talking. Unless other people want to show up, then I'm perfectly fine with that, but I basically just talking to Sammy. Sammy, how you doing? Debbie is getting I'm glad that you embraced the chat, Sammy. Debbie is currently getting... The chicken says, "Oh, that's good. It's good that you're doing well." For me, I think I'm gonna be leaving shortly. We're gonna be doing a very important practice for the play that I'm in, which I'm really excited because we are... That is just something to note, Sam. You are correct on that. Anyways, no, our play, we get to perform it this week. It's great. But I'm gonna be really busy, and then after the practice, I have to do homework. I was gonna do homework, but then we were streaming, so yeah. It was funny because I wake up and I see Deppy's DM saying, "Actually, I freaking lied. We're streaming today." I'm like, "Oh, frick! I didn't plan." Actually, yeah. Great time. But I should. Hello!
Let's investigate
I
this
should
dead
have
body,
defined.
shall we?
Shall we? Yes, we shall. Yes.
As long as that Interpol agent can control this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds. One on his abdomen and one on his shoulder.
So that means he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound.
Nice! I knew you could figure it out.
It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet was clean through. I should make a note of this, oddity.
Okay. I feel like if he was supposed, the costume, like he came with the costume, then probably the blood is all in the costume.
Yeah.
And they took him out of the costume.
This is an unusually shaped pendant.
What is it? Is it something valuable?
Oh, shut up, bro. She seems to have regained some of her composure.
It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of platinum silver. Nice. It is worth something after all. Oh, and look, there's something written on the back. Colin DeVore. It's a name.
Colin Devery?
Deborah.
But this man's name is...
Oliver Privy.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I've opened my notebook. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Pink bitch. Okay, car. Nope.
Yeah. There's the cars. Is there
Okay.
anything else?
I think that's it? Question mark?
We need to deduce.
Yeah. What we did is the guy's name. Wait.
To the profiles, I guess.
Here you go.
Oliver Privy.
Oh, I can't present profiles. Sorry, whoops.
Oh.
So, Oh, the victim is Oliver Deacon. Okay, maybe that's what I have to present. Let's see.
I see. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Eureka!
There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Devery. Oh, it's an anagram. Gotcha.
I wonder what's up with that.
I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information. Mmm. Tasty evidence.
Investigation complete. BLB.
Oh, is that his mom?
Is it mother?
Lance! Lance! Where are you, sweetie?
Oh.
Excuse me, but you are? Oh. Oh, I don't think it's his mom. I think it's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Ah, stop it, Lauren. Can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with.
Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase in her monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend to Lance?
Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Laura Pops.
I wonder why. His girlfriend?
Lollipops. Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends. And, we're not lovers or anything. Oh, we haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. Ah.
You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character.
I was gonna say gumshoe, but okay.
Okay.
May I inquire as to why you are here?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately, and I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here.
Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself.
Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true. Okay, but how does she know then?
Oh, Lance! I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now.
Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden in love routine.
Interesting.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
Wait. So she's his girlfriend,
Yeah.
and based on like the footprints and whatever, the butler, who is now
Right there.
dead, is allegedly like a suspect in the kidnapping of Lance.
Yes.
But the girlfriend, how does the girlfriend know that Lance got kidnapped, and how did she know to come here of all places? Unless she was aware of it, or perhaps in on it with the butler. Right?
Very
Which makes
possible.
that 2 out of 3 costumes that were stolen. And if it's the butler and the guy's girlfriend, that leads me to believe that this wasn't a kidnapping at all. This was an absconding. They were absconding together, and the butler was helping them. That's why there were 3 costumes, because there were the 3 of them running around.
Mm-hmm.
That's my theory.
But someone.
But why did the
shot
fucking
someone.
guy die? That's my question. So maybe that's not true. I don't know. But like I have the feeling, right, that they were just running away together, and the butler was trying to help, and then somebody killed Oliver in response, or I don't know, whatever. We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Hold it! My men brought me up to speed over the radio, and I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. That's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yep, that guy's really dead. Man, he's fucking dead. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now! Suspect? Who? The girl? Oh, Meekins, of course.
Oh, dang.
Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
What? Sir? I had nothing to do with this, sir!
Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? Ha! I leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job after all. Hello?
What?
Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom. That's your answer? I know you like your logic and reasoning, but I don't do that shit. That's kind of boring. But that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. What?
What?
You don't need fucking
what?
logic.
What?
What is your problem, asswipe? All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. Oh boy. Okay,
Why don't
I
you
can
get
see.
arrested, boy?
I can see why the Gataras is doing what they're doing. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people? Nonsense. Nobody's innocent. They're sinful from the time they're born. You should read the Bible. Here, I have a pocket Bible. Here you go. Oh,
Here, I'll
you.
give you the Bible right here. Here we go.
he takes a pocket Bible out of his pocket.
Yes, here's the Bible.
We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. It says right here in Corinthians. That's tyranny! I wouldn't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Ha! Too bad you don't call the shots around here. As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? You! How dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu? Hold it! You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Long Z says, every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give you your beloved laws a fair shake. Hello? From a fucking Interpol agent? I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic. Do you want to take over as Long Z for this thing?
I guess. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one I've been carted off in mine. Like the one big other day. I can say he was shot in a single glance. But even you have figured out that much, right? Ah. With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun.
Huh.
Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
That's
I
it?
see.
Hold
Yes.
on. Hold on.
Yep. Yep.
Wanted. $9 million reward.
Yeah.
That is
But
your reasoning?
Dead or alive. Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment.
What is this guy, Confucian?
Yeah.
What's this philosophy of detainment?
Ha! You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, Lang is wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack.
Huh.
And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Zhang of the Langzi.
You think I've heard of him and his teachings if he's that famous? What the fuck?
Oh. Langzi developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. Oh. To this day, the Zhengfei police still trains its recruits using his philosophies.
Wow.
But thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as the Bible can be applied to today's world?
The Bible. You want to put it to a test?
You want to put the Bible to a test?
You want to put the Bible to the bed? Here,
Okay.
let me pull up my Bible right quick for you. Alright. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being guarded off. Oh, never mind. Frick. Okay, never mind.
So, what can you tell me about the body?
A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways. Here, let me go to page 892. They teach you the basics of forensics along with the detention philosophy. That says here, Daniel 14.
In the Bible, Daniel 14, put their ass in jail, it says right there.
Bell and the Dragon.
Oh, then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you've figured out, correct? Okay.
Hold it!
Clap. Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion.
Not so fast!
Not so fast. Don't pat yourself on the back yet.
What's that supposed to mean?
Luke 23.
He opens the fucking scroll.
Zingzi says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer.
Is that right? And what would you do? What would you know about the killer?
Hold it!
It would appear you didn't vote for Kamala Harris. It would appear you studied a little of our laws.
Studied. Who needs to study with every child on any street corner? Start over again. Studied. Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's that. Sheena.
The Federal Firearms Restriction Act.
That's it. The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days.
Interesting. That woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information.
I need to hire a dedicated scroll hoarder.
Let's go.
Hold it!
Yeah.
You can have all of your little, like, to-do lists on it, too.
Yeah.
Lang Z says, bread, milk, eggs. Thank you. If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here.
Oh.
Other than Officer Meekins. I know no one else's weapon has been fired.
Hold on. So, are you saying you checked? Okay.
His weapon?
Did you check
This is new
Meekins'
information.
weapon? Did you confirm that Meekins' weapon was fired? Or did you confirm that nobody else's weapon was fired, so you're doing a process of elimination because that's not how that works? You have to check Meekins' weapon, and I didn't see you doing that.
Yeah.
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time?
That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon. Yeah, there you go, correct.
Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me your gun.
I have a feeling that his weapon is going to have been fired.
Yeah.
Oh! What's wrong? Why did he look so sickly pale all of a sudden? Gun!
What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already.
Sir! Sir! I lost my gun, sir! How could you be so irresponsible?
In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got.
I had them all fire their weapons into the air and counted all their bullets.
You're the one who waited here outside the garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. Okay. Give him away with his gun, but then
Okay.
how come there's the crime scene have no blood on the ground?
Yeah.
Objection!
No, bitch. You're wrong.
Nah.
Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean?
Yeah!
He does a ninja move when he gets accused of something.
Yeah!
So you did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't a crime scene, and if this is a crime scene, and if it was, your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight. Oh, the music stopped.
Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that that officer was hanging out around here in the first place?
Weird? How so? I mean, his entire personality is weird, so it's kind of on par.
Hey you! Your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like, I found myself taking a walk.
But sir, I really did take a walk, sir.
You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir! Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir!
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Sir, not you too!
Oh my god, Meekins' eyes. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-bum.
It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the big blue Badger mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
What is this blue Badger mobile?
It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir.
Sweet dream.
So the blue Flashermobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
Blim, blim, blom. Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant.
He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems to know. He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer?
Sir! Roger, sir!
Okay.
Hold it!
Alright then. Where were you assigned to?
I was assigned to the main gate, sir.
You must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain.
Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area?
That's because... It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am.
Okay.
Hold it!
Describe for me how you conducted your investigation.
Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir.
Well, what did you expect when you're dressed like the Blue Badger?
I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so...
Okay.
Hold it!
What exactly do you mean by selling dreams?
Sir, the Blue Badger mobile is where dreams are collected.
What?
Sweetness like you've never known except in dreams, ma'am, like innocent drops. And bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am, like guilty jawbreakers. Selling those as I push the Blue Badger mobile along is my own sworn duty, ma'am. Pushed.
Hold it!
Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers.
No, sir, of course not, sir. I would never do something like that, sir.
Bum, 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 bum.
You're absolutely right.
Wow, you're good at this forcing people to confess thing, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir.
Hold it!
Mata! Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Hold it!
How did you wind up all the way over here?
I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of these kids decided to challenge me to a TikTok dancing challenge, sir. I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks, and before I knew it...
The good old drop kick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation.
Sir! That's right, sir!
That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. Sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there is one flaw in Officer Meekin's story, but I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans. Okay, let's see. He wasn't assigned to this area. He was supposed to check the square inch of the main gate area. Also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger mobile. But I completely got caught up in my role selling dreams to the children. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area. What do I have in my evidence?
There, yeah.
He was parked in the garage, and the body was found in the garage, right?
Yeah.
The Blue Badger Bible.
I love that.
Lang Z says.
Just a little guy. He's just a little guy. What?
Oh, wow. Oh, I see.
Well,
how it
West
is.
is not that far from the main game.
Yeah, at least it's like right next to it, right? You will only have to go through like that one green courtyard area to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I can believe that the kids were swarming him for that area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This isn't on an island? That's crazy.
Yeah.
These guys have way too much going on for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he already had the Blue Badger mobile?
I guess so.
Was parked inside.
Oh, the Wild West is in the east. That's funny. Yeah, actually, you're right.
That is funny.
Before you knew it, but it was parked in the garage.
Yeah.
Objection!
Nope. Because my
Wait up
logic,
there, Junior.
like he's saying, oh, he was just kind of like messing around, and by accident he found himself here. But he parked the thing in the garage, and he decided to stay here. So he stayed here for an hour. So why didn't he just go back?
Okay. I honestly do not know. Would it be that one? I don't know.
Maybe I should double check more evidence before I do anything. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Oh,
no, Mr.
sorry.
Edgeworth.
What? Did you find an important piece of evidence?
This made of platinum silver is super valuable. Yeah. I've seen the type of jewelry at a lot of stores. What? Why me? I
Okay.
never do something like that. Oh. And there's the name.
The name Colin Devray is engraved here.
Well, they do admire people who carve their own names into a pendant.
Oh, and why would that be?
You have no imagination, Mr. Edgeworth.
Huh?
Did you ever think that maybe people want to have their loved ones always nearby?
It's not as if I have a wedding band. I have no interest in accessorizing.
I suppose. Anyway, you know what? More than wearing flashy accessories, I'd rather be engraving my name into every treasure I can find all around the world.
A sign of affection is one thing, but blatant vandalizing is just a bit different. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Huh. He couldn't have gotten here. Assuming the body was already here, but that's yeah. Okay, so if he's been here for an hour, right? And
Body has already been there.
and the body has to have already been there, because if it wasn't already there, that means that somebody came into the garage and put the dead body in there, or at least killed him in there, while this guy was standing guard outside the gate, which is impossible. So I think we have to contradict something with the fact that the guy was in the garage. Hold on, let me just double check that this is actually what the evidence says. Okay. I'm looking for the kidnappers. Got completely caught up in my role selling dreams before I knew I found myself in this area, sir. Huh. This is difficult. This is like a little bit of a challenge. Because the wording of the statements isn't like that precise. You got completely caught up in your role. Before you knew it, you found yourself here in this area. Oh, okay. So the other logic that we're running with is that he couldn't have been the one who drove the mobile, because if he drove it, then he knew about the body. So if he knew about the body, he couldn't have driven it. Sorry. If he didn't know about the body, he couldn't have been the one to drive it, because otherwise, how could he have not seen it? So only one of them is true. Either he drove the mobile, or he didn't see the body be put there. So when he says he's driving the mobile, maybe that's what we're trying to contradict. Let's try that? I don't know if that's too much of a reach for the logic.
Objection!
Not correct. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dun-da-bum, bum 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 bum.
I do have to be leaving very shortly.
We're on 3 hours now, so I probably won't be here for any more than 15 extra minutes or so. 15, 20 minutes I'll be here for.
I probably should be leaving very early, so.
Dang it. I'm getting it wrong.
No!
Okay, so...
Should we try to present on this middle one just the Badgermobile?
Objection!
There we go.
Yeah.
Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir? I'm lying, sir? Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams with the blue Badgermobile until recently, then what is it doing there inside the garage? Ah! Actually, I had just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized that the blue Badgermobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Which would mean that it was perhaps stolen. And that's when I came back to this area thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edwards, sir.
That's a likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that?
And what exactly is so convenient about this story?
The car getting stolen is completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used alright. To move the dead body.
What?
You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the blue Badgermobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me.
But it wasn't me, sir! The killer, sir! It wasn't me, sir! Dalek!
Agent Lang! Wait! Mata!
What do you want now?
We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth.
I told you. Truth. Shmuth. Shmuth, I couldn't care less.
Truth, schmooth.
Shmuth. I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. Crash. God. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in.
Yeah, you will if Phoenix has anything to say about it.
Yeah. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste.
Okay, so, still messed up, but by Ace Attorney logic, that is what we've been doing, right? Since the first game, the police has been arresting somebody who's not guilty, and we have to prove that they're not guilty. So,
Yeah.
in the courtroom is when we find out the truth. So, based on the Ace Attorney logic, he is right.
Yes.
I see where he's coming from now. You boorish buffoon!
I think you need to leave.
You need to leave!
Get out! We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way.
You would interfere with another one of my investigations?
Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here.
Ugh.
I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy.
Oh, I'm not your pretty boy.
Pretty boy. Now be a good fancy pretty boy and get out of my sights. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
He's laying it on thick with the good fancy boy shit. Okay, to be continued. That's the perfect
Yeah.
spot to end the stream. Yay! Ba-da-da-bum, bling, bling. Oh, hello. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just go to options.
Hold
real
up.
quick.
We're good.
Click, click, clack. Let's back to title. I need to save. I just saved. Oh God!
Oh,
Look at the picture they used for the background.
that's amazing.
his deadpan face is the funniest part.
Oh, it's beautiful. He's gonna get killed.
He's just standing. Bro is so cooked. He's just standing there.
Does he know?
Chad, does he know?
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Does he know?
That was crazy. What do you
Yes.
think? What do you think so far? I like.
I'm
Lang-
loving
Lang Z.
this. I'm loving the new characters.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Edgeworth,
Yes.
look out! Oh no, he's wearing his prosecutor pods.
No. Okay, I do need to go. It was a pleasure, but I will see you all later.
All right, see ya. And with that,
Ah!
I hopefully will be able to see you guys again on the next week on the next stream. But I'll have to let you know that later. See you guys. Have fun.